Animation is insane. Especially for Shiro. Oh. Those are huge. How?
Crudely put, it's a way to link two mages together so they can share whatever stores of mana they happen to possess.
I think I know what this is. Hello fans of Fate, my name is Stan and this is episodes 21 and 22 of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks, or as some of you may prefer to call it, it's season 2, episodes 9 and 10. Episode 20 last time was absolutely insane. It blew my mind away. It might be my favorite episode so far. We saw Shiro basically just pop off and he fought against Archer. We had some incredible animation along with that and a banger of a music track towards the end. And one more thing that stuck out to me was the line, "That's hell you're walking into." That was mentioned by from Shiro to his younger self and then from Archer to Shiro, which was just absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's about it for the previous episode. So without any further ado, this is episode 21. It's called it's just called Answer, and I don't know what to expect from this. I'm expecting a continuation from the previous episode, so a continuation of the fight between Archer and Shiro. I hope you enjoy. They're still fighting. Oh, he's being pushed back.
Pathetic. Pathetic. You, a hero of justice? That's really what you want?
Yeah, but like,
how absurd that is, so why can't you admit you're wrong?
But like, they're not in the same timeline, right? So it has, like, things have to play out differently, right? Because this Shiro is not the same as the Shiro that Archer was in the past, in his past.
The more you strive for the total salvation of all, the more you'll be consumed by your own contradiction.
Though I feel like even though they have different pasts, they could have the same future. Like, that also is a possibility.
You'll end up a mere murderer.
A murder? Oh, as a guardian. I thought he meant as a human he's going to be a murderer, but no, it's after he becomes a guardian. After he becomes a guardian.
You're beginning to mesh. If this keeps up, Shiro is certain to catch up to him.
I want to know what Saber thinks of Avalon, because she knows, right? With the way Shiro had healed up, like, she has to know. Careful, Rin. Actually, would she get hurt though? Because right now, Shiro and Saber are in Archer's like realm, right? His world. But is that world in this world, or is it like? Because I still don't understand how that works. The way they made it seem was that Archer's reality, his whole world, is now on top of, is like overlapping on the current reality, on the current space. So what I'm assuming is his space is replacing the space that was in whatever space they were at. That's how I understood it, but if I'm wrong, do correct me. Yeah, because like there's like sky, there's a sky, there's like pillars and gears around. And hills, like there's no way this is in the same place, right? Like physical location. Animation is insane. Especially for Shiro.
I know I could finish him easily. But if I do that, I sense that I will have been defeated in something crucial, and I can't accept that. No, I'll finish this.
I don't think you can.
He's already dead on his feet. This is it. How can I be so foolish? How many times do I have to see it end like this? He'll never.
How many times do I have to see it? How many times have you been to this timeline? Wait, what? Or does he mean like see himself because of his memories?
But it's not me that he's trying to kill anymore.
Oh?
I know it. I know that ragged look of his. It's
your ideals?
I recognize the man as well. One whose spirit has never been broken.
Oh?
Who's never been beaten and never succumbed.
His dad?
Though the weight of it threatened to crush him, he never lost his dream of saving everyone. And
is it his dad?
carrying the burden alone. If only he could save everyone who suffered, he thought.
Has to be his dad.
He might find a purpose for his miserable existence.
Look at that. He looks so different. He looks younger, and as an archer looks younger in this. He looks a lot like Shiro.
Shiro is attempting to slay the part of himself that would block the path to his ideals.
Yeah.
True to what he has always believed in, what he will continue to believe in.
An archer wants to destroy that.
He's attempting to undo the self that gave
Or-
rise to what he has become.
Yeah, that's the more appropriate word, I would say. Undo it, undo everything that he himself has done.
To erase the mistakes that he is doomed to someday repeat.
Yeah, his regrets. Ah,
Once.
the way this is written is amazing.
If I was left
Wow.
filled with regret, even then,
That's her
I could achieve my ideal.
before she became a king.
He knows he can't win. He knows this fight is meaningless, yet he remains
The
defiant.
music just makes it so much better.
In the end, it doesn't matter. Your hope will someday betray you, as mine did.
You don't know that. He's lived a different life.
Your spirit outlasted your mana. Now it's the only weapon you have.
I don't know about that.
The
I
battle
still-
of Shiro Emiya.
I still think he has something in him.
Yeah,
He's not done.
you're right. Putting others before myself is hypocritical. I understand.
That's exactly what I said. That is exactly what I said throughout Fate Stay Night in the Fate route. I kept saying that he was a hypocrite.
Even if it is foolish, I won't give it up.
He looks amazing, badass in that
I
shot.
don't care if I'm a fraud or a...
Shiro has definitely
I
grown.
know my dream's not a mistake!
Oh. Is he changing his reality model? Because it is the same person, right? Like, technically the same person. So he should be able to do that then. Shiro, as in the current Shiro.
Go to hell!
Unless I'm misunderstanding that. The music.
It's not...
Oh. Those are huge. How? Those things are huge. Don't do it.
I'll become a hero for you.
This music.
Just leave it to me. I'll make your dream come true.
Specifically, I like the melody that's playing with the piano.
There really was such
He's
a...
hesitating. Show me what happened. He didn't? Or did he? His sword's down.
It's over, Archer. I've won.
I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling for some reason.
Hero, are you okay?
Things are too happy right now, too calm. I feel like Gilgamesh is just gonna pop in and destroy everything.
Archer, you look terrible. What happened?
Like that's how calm it is.
The defeated should take their leave immediately.
No, wait!
Is he gonna make Oh,
Archer!
no way. No way. It's Gilgamesh, isn't it? It is. Those are his
That was
swords,
entertaining.
noble
A
phantasms.
pointless fight between two utterly fake people.
I knew it. I just knew it.
How long has it been, Saber? 10 years? Well,
Oh, they haven't met yet. As in Saber and Gilgamesh in this war.
scum. Frauds who are only poor imitations of others should be destroyed.
Who's he calling a fake? Oh, is it because of Archer's like trace on? Because it's not technically a noble phantasm. It's like he's recreating noble phantasms, right? That's what he's doing. Is that it? Is that why he's calling him a fake?
Incinerated
A fraud.
like the trash they are.
Is it that fast? No way. He saves him now?
You to defeat him.
Just like that? Disintegrated, no way. Dude, I was looking forward to this fight. I thought Archer would actually get to pop off, you know, back on the team. But I guess not. I did not see that coming. I was looking forward to that fight. I even said that last time.
Who knew he had it in him to save someone else?
It's only up to Shiro. Like, I don't see anyone else doing anything. It has to be Shiro.
Tell me, how are you still here? And why?
I thought it was obvious. After the last war had drawn to a close, I chose to remain in this world instead of disappearing.
By consuming...
Unfinished business, you see.
Consuming, like souls, right? That's how you remained?
Possible.
We can stay in this world as long as a mage continues to supply us with mana.
Okay, yeah, so it is souls and mana, basically.
One can utilize any number of methods.
Yeah.
Are you saying that your
I
master
figured.
fed you human souls?
I am. If you can't provide for yourself.
Was it Kirei? Or was it also, are those tombs? Or, because he does work at a church, right? So he should have like plenty access to like the dead. No, that wouldn't work, right? Because they're dead, like they wouldn't have mana. So it should be alive. Oh, that's worse.
You steal what you need from others.
Okay, but I didn't know that it was Kirei who was looking after him. Because he seemed kind of surprised in the Fate route when Shiro had mentioned it that there was another servant.
But to be perfectly honest, going to all that trouble really wasn't necessary. I am the only servant who bathed in the grave.
But no, he was the one who... Kirei was the one who had introduced Archer to... Not Archer, sorry. Introduced Gilgamesh to Shinji, right? So he already knew... Okay. I'm getting confused with like the different timelines. Especially because of the Fate route and because it was kind of confusing and like not really well adapted. Like the details and stuff were missing, so I'm a little confused with that.
I first donned my physical form in this time.
Are they still alive? They're
For
moving.
that, I came to know its true nature better than anyone.
Now I want to know what
Were
happened
strewn across my body.
in the previous Grail War.
Lay within.
At the end, I mean.
That's when I made a decision. That I alone would be the wielder of the Grail. You see, in reality, the Grail has been here all along. Before each war, they prepare the Grail. And
Yes.
then do they summon the 7 servants. Do you see?
They. Who's they? Is it like the world? Is that who he's referring to when he says they?
King of Knights? What they require
Or is it the servants? Do the servants summon the Grail? Like subconsciously or automatically?
was not the Grail itself, but rather what goes inside of it. Those mages did create the Grail. That much
I'm gonna have to listen to that again later.
but rather what goes inside of it.
So the Grail is not what grants the wish. It's the contents inside of the Grail.
Those mages did create the Grail.
He's referring to the mages as they.
That much is true. But those mages did create the Grail.
Those mages did create... Who is he talking about? Those mages.
That much is true. But what they could not do was fill it.
Wait, so a mage or a group of mages created the Grail? How?
In the end, they finally decided to summon the contents by deceiving the masters and servants. After all, it isn't like they knew any better. It looks like you're finally beginning to understand. Good.
What is it?
They sought only the purest mana to fill the Grail.
Oh, are the servants the mages? So one of the mages was a saber class, one of the mages was an archer, one of the mages caster, assassin, and so on and so on and so on. Were they the mages? And that's why you summon heroic spirits of those classes, those specific classes. Is that it? I'm just theorizing right now.
Only the mightiest souls would
Especially with these visuals, that's what it looks like.
do. They sought only the purest mana to fill the grail. Only the mightiest souls would do. So they
Souls.
scoured the earth for the finest specimens of humanity.
That's impossible.
The servants. Right? The servants are. The servants are what the contents are. The servant's essence or mana, or whatever you want to call it. It's their mana that fills the grail. Is that it?
That cannot be true.
If the souls of 6 servants were fed into it, the result would approach complete omnipotence.
Yeah,
The
I
maidens would
see.
have access to an almost inexhaustible source of mana.
I see.
That means only a master can wield the grail after all.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Did not see that coming.
Well, things of that nature hold no interest for me. I'm far more concerned with the Grail's ability to act as a whole. Think back to 10 years ago.
Oh? The Grail? This is what happened? That's Gilgamesh?
When I was only a step
Wow.
away from finally claiming the Grail, you intervened and stopped me, cleaving the Grail in half with your holy sword.
Right.
Really?
Because of Kiritsugu's order.
Saber, you destroyed the Grail?
What
Come on,
floated in
I
the
mean-
breeze became a massive flame that engulfed the entire city.
What is that? Is that just like raw mana or something? Like lava?
It was then that I learned the Grail's true nature.
The Holy Grail that
It's a
servants brought
weapon.
into the world is a weapon?
The Holy Grail is a gateway to hell, waiting to unleash
Oh.
millions of curses the moment it's opened.
I think that's just a metaphor. It's not literally to hell. That's how I understood this. Not literally a gateway to hell.
What is it you are after? Could it be?
What are the servants even fighting for then?
The eradication of humans in this era.
Wow, that's his goal.
What's the point of being king if you eradicate all your subjects?
If
He
humanity
has his
dies
own
out, so be
twisted
it.
mindset.
Vanish,
What are you gonna do,
left off
Shiro
last war.
and Saber
Recall that
and
we were
Rin?
interrupted by a mongrel, but no such interruption today. Although
I don't think
even lesser quality here in our midst.
Shiro has any mana left.
It's up to you.
But it's still up to him.
Why did he say
Oh, because he knows, right? Because Archer knows.
What did he mean?
Because he lived through this. So he knows that Shiro's the one who's supposed to defeat Archer. But it was Saber who defeated him last time. Oh,
Well, no matter.
changed his mind, I guess?
I've slain my real target, so
Huh.
I suppose we can call it a day. I wouldn't want to get soot all over me, which should give you some indication of how worthless you are.
His real target. He was here for Elia. But no, that was before. Who was he here for? I forgot. Oh, he was here for Archer. Yeah.
But I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. It won't be long before I produce the Grail and open a hole leading straight to hell.
No, he was not here for Archer because he was here before Archer had arrived. What was he here for?
This time the Grail is mostly an afterthought riddled with defects. So
Yeah, does she have a reason?
contents will drain out completely.
Does she have a reason to fight for the Grail anymore? Because she's not gonna get a wish anyway. Pause now, just a bit. So much has happened in the past few minutes. In the past 20 minutes, so much has happened. I need to process a lot of details and rewatch this. I'm sure I'll figure out a lot of things while editing the video, but yeah, that was a lot of information. Shinji, why are you not dead yet?
Damn it! Hey, you!
It's a bloody damn shame.
It looks like you're
He's still alive.
excellent work as usual.
Oh, yeah? And whose fault do you think that is, huh?
If you weren't a useless dumbass, Lancer...
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Gilgamesh is just gonna kill him off in the end, painfully.
And what about the priest?
Kotomine is dead and gone.
Dead.
And Tosaka just flew through my...
Is he though? Is he? Maybe he is, but like, I don't know, this is the second time.
A pity, isn't it?
Kill him off.
You bet your ass!
Kill him off, please.
We needed her. We couldn't get our hands on the Grail without her.
Kill him off. Come on, do it.
Calm down. I can produce the Grail.
Even if you do have the Grail, you still have to provide a vessel. The priest said that was the only way. He said it requires a sacrifice.
He's planning
He said it
something.
wouldn't work without one.
That won't be a problem.
Is he gonna use you as a sacrifice?
Any master can be an anchor, and we happen to have one right here, don't we?
Shinji, come on, make it painful, make it painful. Please, make it painful. That's not enough. That is not enough.
Wanted to possess the Grail?
Did he place her heart
When something's important,
inside of him?
keep it close to you always.
Okay, that looks painful and I'm so glad.
A pretty picture.
I do not feel bad for him at all.
Doesn't make it any less delicious. At least someone such as yourself.
That looks very painful and sounds very painful.
No, it hurts. It really hurts.
I hope it hurts more.
Help me.
Ah,
No, please don't go.
this was in the opening, so it was him. Oh, what is that? Gross. Very satisfying end for Shinji. I'm not even sad, Rib Bozo. That was an amazing ending for a very, very, very long episode. Not long in terms of like length, but long in terms of like the amount of details that was packed in just this one episode, and details by like lore and world building and stuff. They told us a lot about the Grail and the history of the Grail, and I still need some clarification. So whatever questions I asked, unless it's spoilers, do answer them down in the comments. I would really appreciate that. I was very, very surprised when Archer just died just like that by Gilgamesh. I was looking forward to that fight. I literally said this last episode. I was looking for a fight between Archer and Gilgamesh, but not a fight that ended in just a few seconds. That's not a fight, that's a massacre. Archer, you kind of let me down, I'm not gonna lie. But then again, it's Gilgamesh, so and Archer did not have a master, so you know, you have to consider that too. I feel like if he was at full power, he could have at least been on par with Gilgamesh. Anyway, that's all I had to say for this episode. Let's move on to the next one, called Winter Days A Long Way Home. Okay, episode 22. Back home at last. You guys are gonna need a lot more bandages and first aid. Heck, you're gonna need blood bags for the amount of damage you guys have received. Oh, I was gonna say, how does she still have the command seals? But no, Saber is her servant.
He was my partner and my ally.
Yeah.
I agree. I've decided that I'm going to fight. I've got to see this through to the end. If not, he'll probably come back and shoot me out.
Yeah.
Isn't the Grail the Tosaka family dream?
That is true, but I don't want
Yeah, she's not really a part of all of that.
a monkey's paw of a weapon. It's not like I had a wish I wanted granted anyway. Actually, I'd really enjoy smashing it.
Destroying it.
I didn't get into the Holy Grail War for the rewards.
Yeah.
I just wanted to win it so that I could hold my head high for all of the Tosakas.
Kind of like pride, in a
Sounds
way.
just like you.
What do you mean it sounds just like me? Anyway, we're counting our chickens before they're even hatched.
All right then.
Shiro?
What?
That's kind of a cute angle. I don't know any other way to put that. It's a cute angle.
Shiro?
While we're putting food in ours, let's talk about how we're gonna go at this.
Yes.
I wonder how Sakura's doing. Oh, Gilgamesh. What's that? Who's remaining? Assassin is the only one remaining. Berserker's dead, Archer's dead, Caster's dead, Rider's dead, Lancer's dead. 2 more. Wait, that's only Assassin then. Assassin and Saber. These are the only 2 remaining. Gilgamesh is from the previous war. No, but Gilgamesh is currently a servant. He's currently a servant of wait, no, Shinji's dead. Is he classified as a servant of the current Grail War?
There are 3 places in town where the Grail can be evoked. The first is my home, then Kirei's church, and Ryuden Temple.
Destroyed.
Enzo. I know it was Goldie. I'm sure he's setting up some fortifications
Goldie.
there.
Everyone living there was
Yeah. We saw that in that end credits.
Means he got rid of any troublesome witnesses. Shinji's idea, no doubt.
I'm surprised he did that and not just kill them. Well, actually killing them off would be more troublesome because it would invite more attention to that place. Makes sense.
Exactly what the little
Like,
controller would do.
because of the missing persons and stuff.
There's an anti-spirit barrier. Servants can only get into the temple through the main gate.
But that's good for...
Was it because of... So what's the reason for the spirit barrier? Is it because I thought it was Caster who placed it up. Is it not that? Or is it like Shiro? Because Shiro has one around his house, right? He has a barrier.
The only one who can destroy the Grail is Saber, so how's
Yeah,
that gonna
a
work?
servant.
Okay, maybe we won't be able to destroy the Grail once it's been summoned.
They didn't show us her face there. Is she plotting something? They didn't show us her face when she said that.
Basically, what we're going to do is shut down the Grail before...
Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking.
Look, from what we've learned so
They're still not showing her face. She's lying.
far, the Holy Grail is
Or
probably
hiding something.
Eliasveel's heart.
Maybe I'm just overthinking.
Goldie was going to stand for Eliasveel becoming the Grail, so he
Yeah.
ripped out her heart to make the core. He's got to put it inside the body of another mage. Since the 2 of us
Yeah.
are safe here, he's only got one possible choice.
Shinji. I understand why Shiro would feel bad, but like I do not feel bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Saber doesn't stand a chance against him.
On what do you base that assessment? Shiro?
Don't underestimate her.
There's no way he could possibly hold a candle to you with a sword. But even the strongest warrior can't fight against war itself. We can't have Saber fight him without a solid strategy. She needs an advantage.
I think she can. She can if she has Avalon. Because she's done it before, but they don't know that, right?
That's it. I know
What's
I
it?
really hated Archer. Right, a heroic spirit without a noble phantasm of his own. So there's no original weapon he's based on.
Uh-huh.
It'll work. Yeah.
Because he just traces other noble phantasms.
If you have something to say, spit it out.
No, I do not. And if I did, I couldn't tell you.
Why are
about
you
it,
blushing?
idiot.
I feel like she's hiding something.
What you should do now is go.
She's
to your
absolutely
room and
hiding
take a breath,
something.
Shiro. Also, I need to discuss something with you.
There's way too many things. Like there's way too many shots of her not showing her eyes when she talks.
You, Saber.
Or face. So, what's up with the girl
Okay
talk?
with this, Saber?
This will allow me to fight without undue concern.
What was that?
Yeah. What do you want?
What does
She
he want?
does not seem happy to see
Am I
him.
catching you in a really bad mood or something?
Might as well come in. Let me guess. You've got another stupid idea?
Oh. She's basically moved in at this point. Like, come on, bringing in your family photo.
You want to go up against him, don't you? You did it.
He has
Figured
to.
it out after all. Archer's magic is the natural enemy of
Yeah.
Goldie's noble phantasm.
Really? Is that right?
And because Archer had also told him that he was the one who was supposed to do it.
Wait just a minute. You did not have it figured out yet, but still you made that idiotic suggestion?
No.
The one thing that makes Gilgamesh so powerful is his number of noble phantasms.
That looks like a very soft bed. Just wanted to say.
If he fired a lot of phantasms at once,
Yeah.
fast enough, I'd run out of mana.
Certainly that'd be the case if your magic stayed the same. But
Unless he becomes a heroic spirit right now. I don't think that's gonna happen because I think it's far into the future. But can you imagine if we see that, if it happens earlier than expected? Like he chooses to become a heroic spirit?
control of that reality marble, you could stand against Gilgamesh.
You're crazy. That kind of power's just not in me.
Not right now, but there's at least one option we could look at.
He did take control of it, right? At that one moment.
Crudely put, it's a way to link two mages together so they can share whatever stores of mana they happen to possess.
I think I know what this is.
Between you and me and then share our mana over it?
Right. It doesn't matter whether or not you have enough mana to use a reality marble, because I do.
We saw this in Fate, didn't
Have
we?
all the power you need to take down Gilgamesh.
Except it was with,
As to how we'll create the link.
yeah, they gotta do the deed.
I will take my magic crest and give it to you. It's a legacy passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah,
It's the most important fight I'll ever have.
she really doesn't have
Possession.
any attachment to the Tosaka family.
Why are you staring at me all weird like that?
I was kind of in awe of you. Sort of late, but I just realized your character's why I fell for you the way I did.
It's hardly the occasion to say that kind of thing.
I think it's the perfect occasion.
Listening if you need to unburden yourself.
Just tell me what you need for me to do.
About that,
What? Okay.
He
you can start
doesn't know.
Getting undressed.
Just do it.
You're getting undressed too?
I said don't get the wrong idea.
The way Shiro says that is kind of
Transmit our body heat. There is
like
nothing more
what?
to it than that. It's just that for us to transfer the magic crest, we need to enter a mutual state of deep rapport.
Oh, right. Now I get it. So is just my shirt all right?
Of course, you moron!
Okay. That was nice. Have they just been sitting there all this time?
Onatsu's Weifen.
Right. It's gonna hurt. I remember that. I forgot about it. For a moment, I thought that was something else. Come on, this is supposed to signify... Beautiful music. That's Kire, I think. In all seriousness, what is that supposed to signify? Those look like whales. I remember for Saber, it was a dragon. What's Rins over there? What was that? Oh wait, were they just fish? Who is that? Is that Shiro? It is. Is this in the past? It is in the past. She looks younger.
What do you think? Did it work?
Ah, yes, it did.
Tosaka? This is it?
Yes. The magic crest
Not gonna lie, that looks smaller than I expected.
transferred to you.
That's what she said. But the circuit looks smaller. So this is what the thumbnail was from.
Wait.
Wait, I'll use this as my my thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were having this weird dream. You were like in this schoolyard somewhere.
Yeah.
There was some guy doing high jumps like an idiot until the sun went down.
Wasn't that...
What was that?
Wait, wasn't that him?
Hey, what's the big idea of smacking me?
Shut up!
Or does he just not remember?
Shut up! Shut up!
Hey, easy. Or do you?
That top has some a mind of its own. That was a nice moment. She's been here before, right? That's why she knows her way around.
You have given me an answer that is far more than sufficient.
Even in this route,
Perhaps it is. But
the
if that's the
same
case,
the same outcome
the story of a
for
little
Saber.
girl, I will safeguard you both. So just make certain that you two return to this house.
Yeah, we'll come back home. Count on it.
Nice. That's Shinji. Look at that. You look disgusting. It's starting. The Grail. Oh, there he is. He's still alive?
Let us see if the humans of this time are capable of bearing the weight of their own wishes.
Do people see this? Like this black hole in the sky?
And now the prophecy of their judgment day has come.
Wait, is that it? That's it? This episode flew by. That was a very, very fast episode. I love that they brought back this whole bonding moment, especially in this one with Shiro and Rin instead of Shiro and Saber, because this is her path, right? This is best girl route. So I'm very glad that they brought it back. It's good to see that Shinji finally got what he deserves. That is a painful death. One other thing I would like to say is that yeah. So I would like to ask is did Saber, basically what she's saying here is that she came to the same conclusion, right, as the Fate ending, which is that she's not she has no choice, but like she's not going to like pursue her wish of restarting her life, right? Like that's what she understood like towards the end here. Do let me know about that. But apart from that, I feel like this was a pretty much like an aftermath episode planning for the next two episodes. So basically like the first half was an aftermath of what just happened, and then the second half was planning on what to do, on what we need to do next in this one final battle with Gilgamesh. But apart from that, I don't really have anything else to say. I'm looking forward to this next episode. But with that said, that is all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did enjoy this, and let me know if I missed anything, but do not include any spoilers in that. But yeah, that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.